Coming up on your news at 5, the Carrs on Gamball Street has closed. We have details into the closure. Then the Alaska Native Heritage Center opened for the summer season. We'll take you to the festivities.
Sunshine and blue sky will be giving way to rain. I'll let you know when you can expect it.
You're watching Alaska's news source.
Thank you for joining us on your news at 5 this gorgeous Mother's Day evening. I'm Adelmi Ruiz. A longtime Carrs-Safeway store in Anchorage's Fairview neighborhood has closed. No specific reason was given for the closure of the grocery store location at 1340 Gamball Street. Carrs-Safeway spokesperson Sarah Osborne confirmed with an email that the decision was not made lightly, saying with their focus on growth, it is, quote, necessary to close locations that are not growing or meeting financial expectations. The Alaska Native Heritage Center opened for the summer season on Sunday, beginning with a day of presentations, dances, and featuring new exhibitions. ANHC offered free admission and a program of Alaska Native Olympic presentations. There were dance performances and village games. For the 2025 season, ANHC also has 3 new exhibits, new short films, and artifacts.
But this is it. I couldn't sleep last night. It was almost like the night before the first day of school, if that makes sense. So just really excited, if you couldn't tell, just really excited to be here this morning, to have you here, to have everyone here. We're gonna have a great time, and we're getting ready. It's gonna be another amazing season here. So.
The season ranges from Sunday, May 11th to September 14th. And it's a beautiful day this Mother's Day Sunday, gorgeous skies and sunshine. Let's head over to the Weather Center to see if it'll stick around this week. Happy Mother's Day, Christina.
Thank you, Adelmi, and thanks to you, and thank you to all the news crew for this chocolate-covered strawberries. They were yummy, and hope you're enjoying this Mother's Day out there. We definitely have some nice weather, but unfortunately, we are going to see some rain move back in just in time for the work week. Right now, a big front attached to a low in the Bering Sea is bringing some pretty strong waves and high winds, creating a high surf advisory until tomorrow afternoon. You can see right now Kipnik to Kanginkanak and Quinnipiac getting some pretty strong storms moving through the area. And then a little further to the south in the Bristol Bay region, Dillingham to Egagit, seeing some showers, pretty good showers there. We're not seeing a whole lot, but we are starting to see the clouds move in toward Homer and Seward. Right now, mostly sunny skies, a little bit of wet weather for the Kodiak area. Interior, absolutely gorgeous sunshine temperatures pushing 60 degrees. Now, as we look ahead, this front moves in late tonight or really early in the morning hours. So expect rain and snow possible for parts of the Parks and Richardson Highway. We could see 3 to 6 inches in those spots at 1,500 feet or higher. In the meantime, clearing shortly thereafter, but a little bit more wet weather headed our way. I'll have all the details coming up in the full weather forecast.
Well, thank you so much, Christina. We'll see you again soon. In May is our annual May No Child Go Hungry Drive, a partnership between our Fairbanks stations KTVF, KXDF, and KFXF to benefit everyone served by the Fairbanks Food Bank. 40% of people helped by the food bank are children, and it's a need that greatly increases over the summer. Learn more about our campaign by using the QR code on your screen or go to our website in Fairbanks. The campaign runs the entire month. Still to come on the news at 5, Democrat-appointed consumer product safety commissioners have been locked out of their offices. We'll tell you why. Then we have your week ahead in Washington as President Donald Trump departs for the Middle East.
She's endured a lot, so she's showed a lot of strength, taught me a lot. So for that, I am blessed and thankful just to be there in the moment with my mom and know that when time comes for any of us, we have that strength and we can support one another.
You're watching Alaska's news source.
Democrat-appointed consumer product safety commissioners have been locked out of their offices, told they're being fired by the White House. Now the commissioners say they'll fight back, calling the attempt to fire them illegal. Commissioner Richard Trumka says he received an email last Thursday notifying him he would be fired but was not given a reason for his dismissal from the commission. That commission, known as the CPSC, is in charge of things like product recalls, inspections at the border, and consumer product safety measures for everything from baby toys to kitchen appliances. Commissioner Trumka says the termination notice came after he and two colleagues refused to approve bringing two DOJ staffers into the office. The White House said President Trump has the authority to fire anyone under the executive branch, a notion Democratic members of Congress and the dismissed commissioners reject.
It's a federal agency within which branch? It's the executive branch. Who's the head of the executive branch? The President of the United States.
Created by Congress.
He has the right to fire people within the executive branch. It's a pretty simple answer.
I wanted to get your thoughts on what you think about the press secretary's statement.
The CPSC is not his agency, and he has no right to simply take it apart and violate the law in the way that he's doing.
The president is acting as if he's already changed the law. He wants the Supreme Court to change the law that upholds our legal removal protections. And so he's acting as if that law doesn't exist because he wants the Supreme Court to change it. They haven't. That battle will play itself out in court, and we'll see that.
Two President Trump-appointed commissioners remain listed on the government website. The CPSC has not responded to our national team's request for comment. This week in Washington, President Donald Trump departs for the Middle East. While the president is away, Congress works on President Trump's big bill. The Supreme Court hears arguments over birthright citizenship. Brian Henson has your week ahead in Washington.
President Donald Trump heads to the Arabian Peninsula on Tuesday to meet with leaders from Qatar, Saudi Arabia, and the United Arab Emirates to discuss ongoing wars and trade. While the president is overseas, Congress will continue working on Trump's budget that he's described as one big, beautiful bill. It would essentially add funding for the Pentagon and Border Patrol and reduce spending for a wide array of social programs. On Wednesday, Health and Human Services and Transportation Secretaries Robert F. Kennedy Jr. and Sean Duffy will have budget hearings. They come as the Department of Transportation has come under fire for problems at airports nationwide, including Newark Airport in New Jersey, due to issues with radar control. The Supreme Court will hear arguments on the legality of Trump's executive order ending birthright citizenship. The decision will be critical to President Trump's future immigration policy. This week is also National Police Week here in Washington, D.C. It begins with the National Police K-9 Memorial Service. And that's your week ahead in Washington. I'm Ryan Henson.
This week was Missing and Murdered Indigenous People Awareness Week. Check out our new podcast, Indigenous Echoes, where we will dive into MMIP and the Alaska impacts. Find it wherever you get your podcasts.
Thanks for listening. Click subscribe so you can get the latest podcast from Alaska's news source automatically. And stay up to date with breaking news and in-depth reporting available for free 24/7 with the Alaska's news source app.